welcoming you to get nice and settled. Check in. Check in with places that are connected to the earth herself. Is it soft enough? Are you supported enough? Just as the orientation of organs in the pelvic bowl shifts from day to day within the moon cycle of 28 days. So if our internal landscape is shifting, then don't be surprised by the need for different support on a different day. It's like a little love ritual at the start of this rest practice. Loving of self. Reminding ourselves that we matter. You are valued. You are loved. I'd like to share a little inspirational reading with you at the start of this Nidra today. This is from the book Undrowned by Alexis Pauline Gumbs. And then there are the ones who just show off. Spinner is the name given to a variety of dolphins all over the world who spin around themselves 3 to 7 times in one leap and then land in the water again. There are a number of theories as to why they would do this, but no one really knows. Maybe we're missing the message. But then, if you could fly, windmill around yourself, rotating like a planet on a planet in a sea pulled by a moon, wouldn't you? With pods up to 3,000 and a beautifully promiscuous practice of anytime birth and all-day mating and many parents, the definition of family for spinner dolphins seems to be whoever's here. And even the scientists are catching it, because the definition of a spinner dolphin seems to be, quote, whoever spins like that. And I too seem to know you, not by where you live or what you eat, but by what you do for known reason, for no known reason, or a reason so obvious there's no need to explain. I would love to let go of the spinning of the capitalist wheels in my mind and meet the air on all my sides. If I could fly, surrounded all around by other dancers, chosen kin, free without an underbelly hid, I would. I did, it seems. Some time ago. Remember? You were there. Here we are in this present moment. We might even think that this is the only moment we're existing in. So much more than that. Once upon a time, we were the winged ones. Once upon a time, we were the spinner dolphin. We don't have to try hard to remember. We could just lay down, resting our bodies, and invite in the remembrance of when we too were the spinner dolphin. The feeling of air on all sides. In this human form, in this present moment, perhaps the easiest place to feel this air, this spaciousness, is on the front part of the body. Can you feel the air swirling around you? Dancing between the hairs on your arms, legs, face. Those little hairs. Very sensitive. Is there cool air? Is the air warm? Is the air full of moisture? Is the air dry? Is it natural, artificial? It's just air. What about to the right side of your body? Can you feel the air on the right side? Does it feel similar or different to the air on the front part of the body? What about to the left? The whole left side? What does the air swirling feel like on the left side? You feel the air beneath the feet. Feet might be tucked into blankets. There's still air. What about above the head? Can you feel the air swirling above the head? And then last comes one more surface area of the body in the form of the back body. Can you feel? Perhaps your back body is resting on the floor. Perhaps your front body is resting on the floor, whichever. Can you feel how the air moves between the spaces? Spaces between the soft underneath and your back body. What it must feel like for a bird to fly. Have you ever thought about it? I do all the time. I think they must find it fun and dazzling in every moment. As they play on the thermal winds and storm fronts. As they swoop upwards and downwards. Same thing for that spinner dolphin. How much fun it must be to leap out of the water. To spin and rotate your body. Perhaps those high dive divers enjoy such a thing. I don't know. I can only jump from those heights. But whether you have the feeling yourself of what it must be to fly, or it's in your imagination, what if we lifted ourselves from our back bodies in this joyous expression of freedom? Like the backs of the arms, right and left, buoyant, lifting through the elbows left and right, and the forearms right and left to the wrists, and imagining your fingers as wings, feathers protruding all the way through the fingertips of the right hand. Thumb and index, middle, ring and pinky. And the beautiful finger feathers of the left hand, thumb and index, middle, ring and pinky. There must be more that lifts us off the ground, like into the back body, right? where the shoulders, the arms connect. All this anatomy of inside the armpits, underneath, behind the shoulder blades, left and right side, up into the collarbone region, left, right. The neck, back of the neck, muscles on the sides there, left side, right side, the vertebra of the neck, up the back of the neck to the crown. The feeling of wind on the face as you lift. Forehead, eyes, right and left. The nose, the nostrils, left and right. The cheeks, right, left. The sound of flight in the ears, left, right. The chin. The front of the neck. Arriving to this broad chest space, lifting, soaring, perfect aerodynamics. Sky mammal to sea mammal, propelled by the strength of one's tail. Come down to your tail, left foot, right foot, tips of tails, tips of toes. Pinky on the left, fourth, third, second toe on the left, the biggest of toes. Big toe on the right, second, third, fourth, littlest of toes. The soles of the feet, the tops of the feet, the ankles, your dolphin tail, propelling up, out of the water. A ballistic exercise of sorts. The calves, left, right, the knees, right, left, thighs, left, right, all the way into the strength of the glutes, right and left. The connection to the front of the body, all moving in a dolphin-like motion up and down. If only to experience flight. Oh, what a sensation that must be. The strength of the pelvis, right side, left, the hips, left, right, into the belly, and all the way into the heart center. Just adjacent to the heart, to the lungs. Simple anatomy we share with our mammal family of sea, our mammal family of sky. What does it feel like to be in this center place of the heart? What is that joy of spinning? Feel the impetus of the heart, the inspiration. And now come out to the wings and feel the loft, the joyous wonder of flight. Can you be the spinner dolphin for just a moment? You know your anatomy. You've got your dolphin tail. You've got your little fins. You've even got a very special dorsal fin on the back body. Can you dive into the water and come up, bursting, and spin and fly in ways that bring you joy? How would you fly? And at last, when the momentum has come down, back into the water. Water of life. The very water you were birthed in. Taking a moment to enjoy the blissfulness of your freedom, of your liberation. Leave off the image. Keep the feeling. As we give ourselves a little reminder here. No matter how hard we try, we cannot think our way to liberation, individual or collective. But through the methods of rest and remembrance, even taking ourselves back to when we were the spinner dolphin, we can resonate a vibration. It's like lighting an inner beacon that guides us in the darkness. We can listen and see through sound, just like the dolphins in the rivers. We can enjoy the communion of collaboration, just like those playful, promiscuous dolphins. We can find strength in numbers, just like the schools of dolphins that swim in the thousands. We don't have to do this alone. We could do it together. So as you emerge from this rest, hold on to that little seed of remembrance. And as you turn your human ears to the space that surrounds you, your human sense of touch, to the air that swirls on all 6 sides of this body, to the human tongue inside your mouth that lingers with the flavor of this rest, to your very, very smart human nose, and the language of scent that has guided our ancestors until this day. And perhaps one of our most special evolved tools, our eyes. When you are ready to open them and take in the world that surrounds you, holding on to the little seed that was planted, we can do it together. This meditation is officially complete, and I thank you for listening.